Okay guys, so I'm actually just chilling today, just really chilling because the market is actually looking really clean today, and I will actually be showing you right now. We'll actually be looking at it. I'll be showing you exactly how we'll be diving into this trade, because we'll just be using some simple concept which will be very easy, right? So even if you are just starting to trade like just a week ago, you'll still be able to understand exactly what I'm about to explain. But now we're actually having a really bad weather, even though I'm just chilling. Now what I'm about to show you now actually took us at least 3 weeks to be able to catch, right? Now the formation, we've been waiting for it for the last 3 weeks, but it's just unfortunate that today is actually just looking so perfect. So we'll just be storming into this particular stuff now. So we're actually having kind of like a bad weather now, even though I was just chilling, and so the rain is just here disturbing me. So what we just do now, guys, we'll just zoom up, guys. Let's dive in now. Let's check this stuff out.
A few moments later.
Boom. Okay guys, now the market is actually looking really smooth today, and we're actually having a $50 account right there now. And what we'll just be doing today, the mission today, is that we'll just be trading a $50 account repeatedly for the next few hours to see how much we can actually earn within this next few hours. And the beauty about it is that the chart is looking just extremely perfect as we speak. It's also perfect that even if we drop our capital from $50 through to, let's say, like $20, we'll still be able to make a lot of cash from the market now. And of course, I'll be showing you exactly how we'll be analyzing the charts now right before your eyes, and I'll be showing you exactly how we'll be storming into the trades now also right before your eyes. So if you can watch this video from beginning to the end, you should be able to replicate this exact same result. So if you're new to this particular YouTube channel, just remember to hit the subscription button, hit the like button, and also remember to turn the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that'll be dropping out from this place. So not to waste so much time, let's dive in now. Boom. Okay guys, so this is exactly what you're having currently. So we'll just be trading on gold, right? So that's what we'll just be trading on. And then if you actually check out this particular stuff, gold is actually already on a nice uptrend, so it has been pushing up for a while, right? So what we'll just be doing now is we'll just be trying to just rush into the trade and dive out. We'll just be doing a lot of scalping on this particular trade, and of course you can actually see we're having just $50 here currently. That's exactly what we're having. And then the leverage we'll be using will be 1 to 2,000. So we're not using unlimited leverage today, we're just using 1 to 2,000. And also the broker that we'll be using now, I already dropped the link in the description box. So if you just check in the link, you just check in the description box there, you should actually find the link to the broker that we'll just be using here now. Okay guys, so let's start now. Okay, now the first stuff we have to look at now is this. Remember, this is actually my 5-minute time frame. That's what we just be using. See that this particular stuff is looking like it's dropping down, right? Well, that's because it's on this on a 5-minute time frame, but in real life this particular stuff has to just continue going up, right? It's just how it's supposed to work. Okay, now so why is it going down now on a 5-minute time frame? It's just a normal retracement that it occurs on the chart all the time, right? So that's just what's happening at about the spot. And so what are we noticing now? If you notice, this particular stuff has been dropping down. Look at it, it has been dropping down. There's a reason why we have to start recording this video now, because look, it has been dropping down, it has been dropping down. Also at this particular spot, it was dropping down until it got to this spot. And then what do you notice about this spot? It created this formation, and then it created this one, got rejected, and then if you notice, it's actually creating this, and now it's getting rejected again. You can literally see that, right? So now what we're looking at now is that this particular stuff has a high possibility of pushing through to this spot, definitely, and after that through to this spot, definitely, and after that through to this spot, possibly, right? It might not get to the spot, but from what we can see already here, it seems like a support level is already getting created, at least on a 5-minute time frame, telling us that this particular stuff should actually just start pushing up, right? At least in scalping this particular stuff smoothly like that. So what can we do now, guys? We can easily just storm into this particular trade. I'm just going to use, let's say, like 0.1. Let's just buy like 1 to, let's see, remember we're not using unlimited leverage, we're using 1 to 2,000, and also we're using a zero spread. So if you notice, we'll be paying for commission. Like now we'll actually spend like $2 approximately for commission because we are using zero spread, right? So okay, I don't think I can go into any more trades, so we'll just wait now and actually just see how this particular stuff actually goes within the next few minutes.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, so this is exactly what we're having currently, right? So it actually hit our first level, which I was telling you. It actually hit our first level. Let's try zooming this stuff out a little bit. Okay, now it actually hit our first level, which I was telling you, which was just this particular level at about the spot. And then let me just map that out. So you can literally see it hit our first level, what I was telling you. And then it actually went to hit our second level just at about the spot, right? And then this level is just a possibility. It might not, but we'll just watch out and just see how his per class chart actually goes. But for the meantime, we're actually running just roughly over 68 bucks now, like 69, just okay, let's say 70 bucks. That's what we're running currently, and we still paying roughly like $2 for commission. So guys, let's actually just zoom out of this per class trade. We're actually running just about 117 bucks now currently. So we just had a new candlestick form, right? A new candlestick actually just got formed at about this spot. So we'll just watch out and actually see what occurs within the next few minutes again.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, so this is exactly what we're having currently. You can literally see we're still having about 117 bucks. That's $117. That's what we're still having. And then if we check out the chart now, the chart is actually looking really nice. I'm just going to show you why now, right? Look at it. First of all, if we look at this chart, it has actually hit the level that we're saying possibly is going to hit, right? It has actually hit this level at about the spot. And then that's not just it. If we look at this per class spot, we can see something happening around this region. What do you think this is? A build up, right? If you've been following up with all our videos, you should actually understand this, or if you've gone through our MC100 class, you should understand this better, right? So that this per class stuff is actually creating a nice build up just at about the spot, right? So what are we expecting is going to happen? This per class stuff is going to just push up, right? But then that's not just what we are looking at. We're also looking at the fact that a build up occurred. One. Number two is that we're actually having what now at this per class spot? A bullish engulfing candlestick, right? You can literally say this is actually a bullish engulfing that is actually getting created at about the spot. So what are we expecting? We're expecting this stuff to maybe continue to build up, and after that pushes up, or possibly just push up at about this spot now. So we don't want to take chances of missing this trade. So what we'll just be looking at, storming into this trade at about the spot. And because we're scalping, we can leave this trade maybe at about the spot, or at about the spot, or maybe even earlier. But from what you can actually see at about the spot, even if this stop drops down on us now, because it's still pushing up, even if it drops down on us, our stop loss will just be maybe at about this range or so, right? 0.1 by, let's just put 0.1 there, and okay, let's just add some more 0.1. Okay, so our margin is actually like 50 or 51. Oh, it's okay. So let's just leave it like that. So this time we're going into about 5 trades. So that's okay. So we'll just wait now and actually just see as per class stuff actually goes within the next few minutes.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, so this is what we're having currently. What we're actually having is kind of like smooth, right? It's kind of like smooth. The fact that it has hit this our first level here, right? Remember this our first level. It has actually hit this our first level, and then we're having a lot of bullish momentum at about the spot. So I'm going to still hold it. I want to still hold it to hit this per class spot, because we've not made like, this is just roughly like 58 bucks that we've made currently at about that spot. So what I just want to do is I just want to add maybe just a few more trades. Let's go one trade of 0.3. Let's see 0.3, right? 0.3. Okay, it's cool. So we'll just leave it like that. We'll just hold this trade on 0.3 and see if we can pick it towards per class region again, right? Towards per class region. The reason for this region is because we're actually having a connecting candlestick at about this spot, right? So we'll just wait now and actually just see as per class actually goes.
A few moments later.
Boom. All right, okay guys, so this is exactly what we're having currently. So if you check out this per class stuff, it literally just hit our region, right? Where we're actually looking forward to. It actually just hits the region just at about the spot. So yeah, so what we can actually just do now is we can easily just zoom off this per class trade. We're actually running just roughly roughly 260 bucks. That's what we're running currently, roughly 263, around that range, right? So so that we're actually having an equity of just over 300 bucks. That's 380, around that range. That's exactly what we're having, and it's still pushing, guys. Look at that. It's actually still pushing. But let's actually just zoom off this per class trade first. We're actually running just roughly over 400 bucks currently, just roughly over 400 bucks. Look at this per class stuff. It's actually risky now if we keep holding this stuff, because you can see this per class spot is actually major resistance at about the spot, right? right? Because this was a major support that became a resistance. And so this particular region itself, right? Okay, let's map it out like this to make more sense. This particular region itself is actually very, very tricky now, right? It's very, very tricky. So what you can easily just do is to just wait first and see what happens.
A few moments later.
Broke out of this particular region completely, and then this was actually the region that sustained it at about the spot. So this particular build up at around the spot actually held it, right? So it couldn't just pass this level. If you notice, it got sustained just at about this region, right? After that, it started dropping down smoothly like that. If you notice, this was actually the region it came to, right? So it actually just came towards particular region to just sit here, right, as a form of a retest. So this entire level here, that's what it came to what they call a retest again. And then this particular level also, right, there was actually a mini order block at about the spot, right? So it actually came here also, right? So those were the two reasons why it actually had to drop back down, right? The mini order block at about the spot, and these are these are supports that became a resistance at about the spot. So we'll just be targeting just at about this range. This particular stuff has to keep some retracement at the end of the day. It can't just keep pushing up like this, right? It can, but that's unlike gold. It will actually have to maybe drop down a little bit again and things like that, especially on a bullish engulfing, right? So this is the bullish engulfing that was created, so it has to drop back down a little bit at first again, maybe before it keeps pushing up. So that drop, that's what we're waiting for. So it made us, it just drops down a little bit again. We can easily just turn into a specular trade, guys. Okay guys, so this is exactly what we're having currently. So you can literally see this specular stop. So it actually just dropped down as calculated, right? So it just came back towards the specular level, right? Didn't really hit a weak at about the spot, but at least it hit our body at about the spot, right? So guys, we can easily just turn into this particular trade, right? So this particular spot here will just be a stop loss level, right? This particular range here will just be a stop loss level, and then we are looking at this particular spot as a first take profit. And because we are scalping, we should zoom out of this particular trade. That's if we don't even leave this trade maybe at about the spot earlier on, but we'll just see how this particular stop actually goes. We'll see how the formation moves, and from there that will determine if we actually remain in this trade or if we actually zoom out.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, so this is exactly what we're having currently. So if you check out this particular stuff now, you can see we're running just approximately 1.5k. That's what we're running currently, and of course our equity is just almost 2,000 bucks, so that's 1.9k, right? Okay guys, so now we're actually running just over 2,000 bucks. That's what we're running currently at about this spot, right? So this is actually very, very smooth and very impressive. But then in zooming this stuff out, look at what we're actually having. If we map out this particular chart now like this, you should see what happened, right? You can literally see that, right? It was literally broken at about that spot, telling us that there is a high possibility of more more bullish momentum, right, happening on this particular chart. Because this particular stop might still drop down, it might still drop down again. The reason for that is because it actually just broke out, right? So it needs to give a retest, and that's not even the main reason. The main reason is because of what we're having at about the spot, right? So what do you notice is happening at about the spot? This particular stop pushed up, drops down, pushed up, drops down, and then keeps playing around that region. So what do you think is going to happen at about this spot? There is an order block just at about this range, right? We'll just be watching the chart and we'll just see how specular stop actually goes. Boom. All right. Okay guys, so this is exactly what we're having currently. Now you can literally see that the momentum of this chart is actually very, very crazy, right? Now what can we say at about this spot? This specular stop just dropped down just like we calculated. It just dropped down through to this specular region. And what region did it get to? Our order block, right? You can literally see that it actually went straight to a mini order block at about this region. And then that's just not it. If you look at this stuff, what candlestick is this? This is actually a normal morning star, right? That actually got created at about the spot, right? Telling us again that this particular stuff is still going to push up, right? And then the third factor is that this particular stuff actually broke out already, right? It's already broke out, right? So this particular stuff that just happened at the same time is also a retest. So we are confirming it with three major factors already. So what do you think is going to happen in this chart? It's just going to push up, right? We're having over 1,000 bucks of free margin currently as we speak, and then we're actually using some reasonable lot sizes also. So if this particular stop actually goes very well, we should be able to catch enough pips from this particular stop smoothly like that. So guys, we'll just wait now and actually just see how this particular stop actually goes.
A few moments later.
So this is exactly what we're having currently, right? So this particular stop actually just gave us an evening star at about the spot, right? It just gave us an evening star, and if you see this particular stuff now, it seems like to be dropping against us already. So if we're smart, we just leave this trade, right? Because this stuff already gave us an evening star at about the spot. So we're actually having just roughly over 3,000 bucks. That's what we're having. So what we just do now is we'll just wait for it to possibly hit this level, because I feel that this the level is coming to us. It's coming to this level. If it hits this particular level, we can zoom into the trade and place our stop loss again right about this spot, just below this particular level again. That's where we just place our stop loss.
A few moments later.
And now what we can see now, it's actually just hit a level, what we're looking at just now, and we already know our stop loss will just be right below this level, just like that, to actually give the chart a little bit of breathing space. So guys, let's actually zoom into this particular trade now. Okay, so I'm actually say having a frame margin of roughly like $1,000, which is actually okay, right? So we'll just wait now and actually just see how this particular stuff actually goes.
A few moments later.
All right, okay guys, now now this is actually impressive. This is actually impressive. We're actually running over $13,000 currently at about this spot. Now guys, this was actually really impressive. Now what happened was this. Now remember a normal stop loss level, right? It just played, it never even got towards the particular spot, and then it started pushing up smoothly, and then I was supposed to leave this trade here, but now the momentum is so smooth, and then it's favoring us because it just kept pushing up smoothly like that. And so our bullish candlestick completely engulfed this particular level, and we know what happens after that. It starts flying, right? And then after that, what do we notice? It just kept pushing and pushing, and it's currently at about this level again, and it's also just pushing smoothly like that. Now we can literally relax. We're done for the day. We're done for the day. So let's zoom out of this particular trade, guys. Let's just zoom out. So that we're actually running just over $15,000, guys. So that's what we're actually running, guys. That's what we're actually running. Now this was actually very smooth, right? I've literally been sitting down here on like other days where I stand up and move around. Today I've just literally been here doing everything, just monitoring the chart and the rest, because the market today has actually just been very smooth, and boom. Okay guys, so that's just how Stochastic actually goes. So if there's any aspect of this video you don't understand, feel free to watch this video over and over again until you understand every single concept that we actually use on our trades today. And also guys, for every video that hits 1,000 likes within 24 hours before we hit 100,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel, I'll be coming back to that very video, and we'll be selecting 3 random traders from the comment section that will be funding $3,000 each, just like that. So that if you're new to Sparker YouTube channel, just remember to hit on subscribe button, hit and like button, and also remember to turn notification bell so you don't miss any videos that'll be dropping out from this place. So that just says Stochastic actually goes, guys. So bye from guys. I'm Mr. P. Peace.